to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And that you need better stocks. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17, as it'll be the Texans of San Antonio taking on the New York Giants. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Another carry for Pierce. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3rd and 8.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Stroud looking to change the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The Texans send the punter out. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll look to throw here. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
To number 9, Jordan. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Texans...
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
And 4 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the San Antonio first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1 running back.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Jalen Hyatt, his intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I just considered myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? looking to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down. But if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll set up to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
The gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 2.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Texans 6, Giants 0.
Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
First down, Texans.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He'll go up top here for Hamler.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. And quickly out wide, this is Watson.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's 3rd and 7. Stroud out of the gun here.
He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he'll go down at the 28.
51 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Curry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Curry. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Texans add 6 to their lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Flushed out right, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away, and they just... Example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Stroud sets up the play action. And he's got Jordan complete right side. Touchdown! Brevin Jordan, 27 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Texans 20, Giants nothing. Cameron Dicker.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB to Barkley on the check down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Willis. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Willis.
And his throw is incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they can come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 4 yards to go.
Stroud looking to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
43-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to...
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Intercepted.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And he will be taken down here, and that's certainly not how you draw it up. A clever idea, I guess, to try to return the missed field goal, but it's going to wind up costing him yardage.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Come on, come on.
A handoff, Barkley running left, and he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The second down throw by Willis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Second and a couple.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
A gain of 4 yards. And the San Antonio first down.
Now a handoff for Pierce.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Second and 6.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it.
Rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Third and 9 here. Stroud. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a... To get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They're going to look to throw. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Black shot.
Now back to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 3-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Pierce, the ball carrier. Touchdown, San Antonio.
For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Texans 30, Giants 3. Cameron Dicker.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Christian Watson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Giants 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football.
Check view. Hustle, hustle.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Right there, hurt. Go, check, go.
Give left side for Pierce.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'll run here with Pierce. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go again with Pierce. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run with Pierce.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Damian Pierce.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year.
And the Texans get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point try now from Dicker.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Give to Pierce.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Stroud. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Touchdown, Texans!
K.J. Hamler
from 10 yards out.
And the Texans are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception.
Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Texans 57, Giants 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Gregory Rousseau,
his 2nd sack of the night. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
And my goodness, another interception. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hand off right side to Pierce.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle. 2nd and 9. And Stroud now to throw.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
San Antonio.
On first down, here's Stroud.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Azeez Ojulari in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Stroud now on 4th down.
And incomplete on the deep ball. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th. But they
handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Gregory Rousseau
bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To the 12-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for San Antonio,
they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with 1 game remaining.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.